now starting. Hi, we're back. Are we the right way round now? Anybody there? Sorry we disappeared. We had a few technical problems and we couldn't work out why we were the wrong way round, but I think we're better now. The screen looks better. I think if you started writing, I'd notice what you were saying. So, like I was saying before, we had a dress-up day at my little girl's school on Friday, and they were dressing up as Harry Potter. So she went as Hermione Granger, and if you take these off, if you remember, she's got really, really wavy hair. Oh, that's better. Thanks, Samantha. Thanks, Tracy. Thanks for coming back. Actually, I think I do need to put these on just to read what you're saying. I can see there's a glare in my eyes. Sorry. That's better. Thanks, Angela. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you. So yeah. So we did these French braids, and had quite a few people say to me, wow, you know, how do you get them so tight? How do you keep them neat? Why isn't it baggy around the neck? All sorts of different questions, really. And I just thought, well, tea's not ready for another 20 minutes. We'll hop on here and do a little live tutorial. And you liked the last one, didn't you? So we thought we'd have another one. Okay, so before we get started with the French braid, I just thought I'd go through, from Texas, hi from Texas, I just thought I'd go through some of the problems that people have and how you can fix them before I actually get started. So I'm going to stand up and you'll just hear my voice now. You don't need to see me anyway, do you? So she's got a lot of little baby hairs all the way around the front. So I don't know if many of you have ever seen my videos before, but I tend to braid with my fingers but also with a comb, because these bits are hard to kind of get in and they can get a bit bumpy. So I would use this spray from my lovely friend Beth at Sweetheart Hair Designs. Bonjour! I'm not sure what that says, but bonjour anyway. Yes, this is the detangler spray and it's really, really good. And I would just spray it only on the hairline, really. And this is just really good at keeping all those little flyaways in. This part of her hair sits really beautifully, so I don't need it just there, not at all. Now, if we, making you go dizzy. If we look at this just here, this parting line, that's a much bigger area of hair than this small space here. So when you're going around the ear, you need to be taking small sections from here, but on here, they're wider. So a tiny section by the ear and a wider section down here like that. And that will help you to go around the ear without having that baggy neck at the end. Also, when you're going around the ear, if you imagine like an orange or a satsuma and you have the segments, you're just going to go around the ear in that sort of direction. And one other really top tip that I would say is that when you're braiding the hair, you want to be in line with the hair all the time. So maybe if you've seen my videos before, I'd have stood up, but then as I get lower down, I go onto my knees quite a lot just to get braiding. So, hello, Crystal. Hello, Caroline. I can't really keep up with all these messages, but I'll go back later and have a look at some of these. Okay, so I hope, did they make sense, some of those little tips? Hi, Lee. So, going to go through and start at the beginning, start at the top of the head. So just to get the parting, now this is something that maybe some people are not too sure of doing. I get her by the ears, like this, and then with my thumbs, I go around to the back of her head. So if I show you from this direction, I get her ears, get my thumbs like this, and then using the comb, I start with her nose and I come up and over to my thumb and then I go down. And that way I always get a really good parting line. I don't know how you do it. I know quite a few people ask me, how do you get your parting line so straight? But that's just the best way that I found. If you take the ears and go up there, go there, you can just see where the middle of the head goes. I love plaiting and trying to learn braids. Well, hopefully, Kirsty, this will help, because quite a lot of my styles, I love the French braid, and to be honest, I find it much easier to braid her hair than I do to do a ponytail. So most of my styles, even my quick ones when I'm teaching, in the morning I would quickly plait up their hair rather than doing anything. Okay, so get rid of that. Let's get started then. So I have already sprayed around her hairline, like I said, with this just here. I can put a link in the comments later on this evening, so if you want to know where I got this from, perhaps just comment and then you'll get a notification. My daughter's got super curly hair and I try my best. Well done, Katie. She had really wavy hair from Friday, and you've kept those waves, haven't you? And I've still braided with them. I think this is quite good with curly hair, just helps to soften it a little bit when you're braiding. Okay, another thing that I'm going to do is when you have a ponytail and you're just braiding the hair and you've just got the hair just like this, I know that I would have my hands upwards and I just go over and then over and then over. So can you see how my wrists are facing upwards? It's over and over. But then when I want to French braid, it's much easier. That's not going to work very well. You want them this way. Okay, so what's that say? Can you just tell your little girl she's so adorable? I want her to smile at us. Can you give her a smile? Oh my gosh, she's just adorable. Love your vids and your little girl. Oh, sorry, that went too fast. I missed it. Sorry. Hi from Manchester. Hi from Manchester. Okay, right. So let's do this. I wonder if I get you a bit closer because I really want to see how I'm doing my fingers. Okay. Okay, oh, let's see. There we go. Okay, my children are all mixed race and their hair looks very lovely braids. I bet it does. I think braids are really lovely. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to use this little comb and I'm going to just scoop up a little triangle of hair like this. And then I'm going to just comb it through to get rid of those little lumps and bumps. And then I'm going to torture you with my comb in my mouth now. I'm going to split it into 3 sections. Okay, so here are my 3 pieces. 1, 2, and 3. So I always have my hair braided all the time in the morning. Yep, much quicker to braid, I think, than ponytails. Hi from Ireland. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Well, let me see. I'm right, but this is mirrored image, so I'm going to make confusion now. But I'm going to take this side. It's going to go over this middle section, okay? So that's the first thing I'm going to do. But again, like I said, let's put this comb out of the way so I'm not putting it in my mouth. I'm going to hold the hair. Can you see my knuckles are upright? I'm not holding it this way. So I'm holding it with my knuckles down. And I've got the hair sort of hooked between that finger, hooked between that finger, hooked between that finger, okay? So I'm going to go over. Is it easy with wet or dry hair? Well, like I said, this side of her hair, I prefer it wet because it's short pieces. This side of her hair is longer, so it's fine to stay dry. So hold on a minute, Bobbit. I'm going to put this side over the middle, and I'm going to get that middle piece now in here and lock it in between my fingers. Thanks, Elizabeth. Sorry, thanks for helping me. Okay, so I'm going to take this side that I haven't done anything with now, over the middle. Take it between my fingers. So I'm holding onto this piece now, like that. Going to get this middle piece again into this hand and take that bit. Because now I need this hand to be free to scoop up this side of the hair. So I could use my fingers. That would be fine. But can you see these little lumps and bumps that I get? So, let's get back that little piece of hair that we had there. I'm going to use the comb, scoop it up like that. And now this new piece of hair is going to go with that original piece. I'm going to join them together. So it's like a 3-strand braid, but each time you're just going to add a new piece from the hairline or the parting line. So now those 2 pieces are together, they're going to go over the middle. I'm going to hold this piece in my knuckles like that, walk my hands over, take that piece there, and then hold on to this piece. Now, I'm going to just tip your head forward for me, Poppet. Thank you. I'm going to just scoop up, and I don't need to use the comb for this side because this side of her hair is really easy to pick up. So I'm going to scoop up a bit of hair from this side, and I'm going to combine it with this piece here. So they now go together, okay? And now I'm going to take this piece over my middle section, so they're swapping, hold it, take this piece on the side. I'm going to just scoop up another piece of hair from this side. I'm going to combine it with this piece of hair on the side here. And then, I don't know if it's more damaged than, I think this, if you're on Instagram, if you ever go on Instagram or Facebook, there's so many people that only braid hair when it's wet. So I'm not really sure. I'm not a hairdresser, I'm just a mummy that plaits hair. So I don't really know if it's more damaging to braid when it's wet or not. I know some of the bobbles can be damaging in the hair, but I don't know about braiding it when it's wet. Okay, so all the hair is now in this hand. Can you see I've got it like hooked between my little finger, hooked, because now this hand is free and I've got all my pieces. I'm going to take another little slice of hair. I'm going to combine it with this piece here. Put them together, get rid of any little bumps. Now I'm going to take that piece over the middle, okay? Hold it, so this is in these fingers. Hold this bit, get this bit with my pincers. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to get another piece of hair. Okay, I'm going to combine it with that little piece there. And I'm going to take both those pieces over the middle. Okay, like that. And this is just really repetitive now, guys. It just goes the same, the same, the same. So if we keep your head forwards, I'm going to scoop up a bit of hair. I'm going to combine it with this piece here. And I'm going to take both of those pieces. She is a very patient girl, isn't she? Yeah, thank you. So take that over the middle. Hold on to this side here. And because I'm going quite slowly, it's dried out around the side there. So I'm just going to, again, like use this bottle like I said before. Scoop up a piece from the side. Okay. Can you all see this okay? Are my hands in the right place? Is it helping you? My daughter is being so patient. And do you know why? I think because she's so used to having her hair done. I've been doing her hair since she was a tiny little girl in her little high chair. She's just so used to it. So again, I've scooped up some more hair, combining it with this piece, like that. I'm going to go take them over the middle piece. I misbraided my daughter's hair. She had hair down to her bum and decided she wanted it cut underneath. Wow. Wow, that's amazing. That's so generous. Well done, your daughter. So I'm going to scoop a bit of hair. Now, if you're only just joining us now, you'll have missed all the little tips that I said at the beginning, but I'll hopefully try and just recap on them as we're going. So join those two pieces together, over the middle, holding it like that, holding that middle piece here, scooping another piece of hair, combining it with this side like that, and then over the middle. Okay. Move that out of the way a bit so I can just get around. I think I'm about to start going on my knees in a moment because I'm going lower down her head now. So just comb that little bit through. Now, obviously, if you wanted wavy hair, you would need to make sure it was wet when you were braiding it. So on Thursday, before school, I sprayed all of her hair. It was freshly washed from swimming the night before. Thursday morning, I sprayed all her hair wet. I ran through it with lots of mousse. And then I just braided her hair. She wore them to school. And then she slept in them. And then the next day, they were really lovely and wavy. Okay, so we're coming up to that part that I said with the differences in sections now. Because if you can see from here, I'm having to take larger sections coming down here because I've got a bigger area of head to cover rather than here where I've only got the tiny little ear to go around. So I'm going to take bigger sections from the parting line and smaller sections from around the ear now. And that will help you to keep it nice and neat, stop it from being all saggy. So I'm just going to scoop up a little piece of hair. And as well as scooping up little pieces of hair, I'm also going to go around, remember, like I said, in that, like an orange, with this, like the segments that you have. Okay, so I'm going to go on my knees also as well, because I want to be where the hair is. Okay, take that over. I'm going to scoop another piece of hair, but I'm going to take fairly big, because I need to kind of make it in line. I need to get so that they're in the same sort of height, like horizontal with each other. So this side is going to be quite a big section. Okay, combine it with that little piece of hair, go over the middle. Going to take a small little section from the ear, go over the middle. Again, I'm going to take quite a wide piece, or a wider piece than I did from the ear, just to keep it neat. How Kelly, what do you mean? My daughter really loves your braids. She says hello. We're in Belgium. Ah, give them a wave. Oh, how do you keep it looking so neat? I end it with wispy bits and bumps. Well, I use one of these combs when I'm getting from the hairline. I use some of Beth's detangler spray to keep get the wispy bits out of the way. Oh, I've lost track of where I am now. Oh, there you go, taken from here. So a tiny little bit. Look how small that piece is. Really, can you see how small that piece of hair is? Sorry, my phone posted before I'd finished. Don't worry, Kelly, that's fine. Didn't know where, yeah. Okay, so take that over the ear. And then I'm going to come back to here. But remember that small piece I just took from the ear? I'm going to take a lot. See, look, that's a bit bigger, isn't it, from there? Because the part line, their sections, it's a bit like a bike wheel. On the spokes of a bike, they're a lot wider around the circumference than they are in the centre. Okay, go over the middle. Okay, take a little bit from her ear, combine it, go over the middle. How do you do the ones where the plait is raised and not against the scalp? I struggle. Sorry if that causes, oh, I think your message is so long I can't really read the whole thing. My 4-year-old now wants me to do her hair, dinner her hair. Okay, take another piece. Yeah, a Dutch braid. So with a Dutch braid, you see where I'm going over the middle piece now? Every time you just go under the middle piece. So it's exactly the same. You go around the ear in the same way. You take small pieces in the same way. You take wider pieces from the hairline. But you just, when you add that piece of hair, see these, if you wanted to make it Dutch, you would go under the middle piece. But this time I'm going over the middle piece. So it's just going in the opposite direction. Okay, so I'm getting down towards her neck now, and I'm holding on to these pieces fairly securely. Clamping it all again, going down. And as her hair's getting thicker, I'm not using the comb as much either. This is the best video I've seen for braiding. Oh, thank you, Mindy. That's so lovely. Where are you, Mindy? Are you in England? Okay. So now I'm at the neck. There's no more hair to add. Can you see? It's all gone. So I'm going to just use my wrist now to twist it over and take it. Okay? And I'm going to take that one and then just twist my wrist and take it. Because I want to keep around the neck nice and secure. Okay, so now I've got to this part. I have to stand back up again. I always tend to lose it at the neck part. I can't pull it in right enough. Well, hopefully, if you've gone around the ear, who was that? Oh, I missed your name, sorry. If you go around the ear in the way that I showed you, then by the time you get to here, you'll be sort of taking the hair in the same height as each other from each side. So, and also, you've probably noticed, if I go down here, sitting watching with my 7-year-old Emma, can you say hello, please? Can we say hello to Emma?
Hello.
Hi, Emma. You're 7 too, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're both 7. It's a good video because you are showing the whole process. Okay. I can't believe I haven't got one of these on my channel already. I'm just wondering, Are any of you subscribed to my channel already on YouTube? It'd be lovely to know if some of you are my subscribers. Okay, so also, like I said before, because I'm not doing the French braid anymore, you might have noticed that instead of holding the hair like this, I've gone back to just the easy way, just like we all know how to do. Stick it in a bunch or a ponytail and then just go. Beautiful, thank you for the amazing video and teaching step by step. You're welcome. That's no problem, Alison. Are you having a lovely day, Emma? It's been really sunny here. Okay, so I'm going to go down to the end. Okay, right. Now look, we've got some sticky out bits here. I'm not that fussed with sticky out bits really, because I think she looks quite cute with them. I'm not worried about it being perfect all the time. But, like I said, if you wanted this because you wanted to have Hermione Granger hair for World Book Day and you wanted to have the really, really wavy hair, then make sure it's all wet and then you wouldn't get the wispy bits anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go down. I just want to make sure that we're level, let's just pull that off, level with the other one. Oh, can you see? Let's see. Oops. Let's see if we can... This is so great. I think I figured out what I have been doing wrong. Oh, amazing, Vicky. I'm excited to try out. Oh, do you know what, guys? We follow her on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube from Spain. Oh, thank you, Naomi. Right. Well, if you do this, guys, send me some photos. I'd love to see them. Okay. So, just going to get on these little tiny elastics because I don't know about you, but look how thin her hair is at the bottom. I think those great big chunky bobbles just don't look very attractive. So I like to use these little tiny ones. So can you pop your head straight a moment so that I can get them in the same height as one another? Okay. So a nice clear elastic. My little girl is so jealous of her hair. She's 6 and my hair is just below her shoulders. Just, oh, could you show us your hair care routine and what products you use to wash? Okay, well, I did wash her hair today because it had so much mousse in from being Hermione Granger the other day. So we washed her hair this afternoon and we used L'Oreal for Kids. It's like a strawberry, a pink bottle. And it's L'Oreal for Kids. There's a shampoo and a conditioner separate. I haven't got one downstairs and by the time I go to the bathroom, you'll all be turned off. So I won't bother going up there. And then I use, when I'm hair drying her hair, I use, I think it's VO5 heat protection spray. So I just spritz that all over the hair. And then I have, I'm not sure who it's by. I tell you what I can do, at the end of this video I can double check, but I use argan oil. So it's only tiny little pot of argan oil. It's like little liquid gold. It's really lovely. And I just do about 2 pumps onto my hand when the hair's wet. And I don't do it up here because I think that's just going to make her hair greasy. I just do it, just concentrate it on the ends and then just start drying. And like I said before, we use this to catch all the wispy bits. I sometimes use, let me have a look in my hair drawer. I sometimes use some hairspray. Just use that there. But we tend to go outside because it's a bit stinky, isn't it? Yeah, so we sometimes use that. What else is in here? My little drawer of tricks. A little bit of gel spray. We needed to use this the other day when she had her ballet exam because we needed to wet her hair, we needed to gel her hair, then we needed to spray her hair because it had to be, it just couldn't move. So we also use that sometimes, not very often. It's still really, really full. You can hear it, but that's what we use. What else do we use? Oh, here is the mousse that we used for Hermione Granger the other day. Just Elnet. I think it says curls and strong hold. So that's what we used. Okay, and that's all the products that we use really. We don't really use any products. So, no, that's just, no, I've got 2 bottles. I think they must have been on offer because I've got 2 of these. And they're both really full, so I don't know why I've got 2. Okay, but after raising 3 boys, I finally have an 8-year-old granddaughter who likes her hair being done. Oh, excellent. Okay, so I was saying about these little bobbles. These are little hair cuffs. And I think I got them from Amazon or eBay, I'm not sure. Ash's got a lovely purple dress on today. I just thought we could finish them because sometimes you want a little bit of colour, but you don't want a great big heavy bobble on the end. So these hair cuffs, they're lovely. Look at these. And they come in all sorts of different colours. I did buy every single colour they came in when I bought them originally about a year ago. So you just open them up. They're really flexible. Can you see that? And then you can just hook them on the hair. See if I can just go down. Just hook them on the hair like this. Then you just squeeze them together, and they just stay on the hair. So it's a nice way to put a little bit of colour at the end without having one of those great big hefty bobbles on the bottom. Okay, let's do this. So any other questions? Because I think we've pretty much finished this plait now, haven't we? Pretty much done this. Got those on, they're looking lovely. So, should we do a little final spin? Let's see. So, here we go. Let's turn you around. Give a little smile. There we go. So you just need to remember those little things that I was telling you about. If you want to get perfect braids, then if you've got little wispy bits like my little girl has, then spray them first around the edge. I'm not sure I put my comb now.
Can you do a close-up of them?
Can you do a close-up of them? Of the hair cuffs? I bet it's the hair cuffs.
Yes.
So
probably.
They come in like bags, all sorts of colours, and they are like, I don't know if I go too close. Oh, can you see that? And then you have to excuse my nails. Okay, so just open like that, and then you just squeeze them. So look, I can put it on my finger. Let's see, put it on your finger like that. And then you just squeeze them around, and then it just stays on. But they're quite nice. They're nice for covering up the little elastics. I've lost my train of thought now. Oh yes, so you want to be taking, for when you get to about this section here, this section, you want to make sure you're getting wider slices of hair than here. These little bit in this section, make sure they're smaller, little thin pieces. And you're going around the ear, and then when you get to the neck, make sure you keep it nice and tight and secure. And it's just like a 3-strand braid, but every time you go over, you're adding another bit of hair. Okay, I think that's all there is to know about French braids. So, love the hair curves, they do. And I think, actually, also you can, it's not so easy at the minute because I haven't done a Dutch braid, but you can with these, you can kind of add them all the way up the braid. So they are quite cute. Now, I'm not really doing this in a, probably should be counting up every stitch just to make sure that I'm doing it. But look how nice they are. I'll go in quite cute. Oh, let's have a look. Let's zoom in on you. Pop it. Put them down against you. Oh, you can't really tell that. I've chosen purple because she's wearing purple. I love this dress. Has anyone else got this dress? I love this. We got it for Christmas, didn't we, from Bowden. But she'd already grown. And then when I went to get the bigger size, they had completely sold out. So now I'm just like, oh, wear it all the time. You need to wear it before it just stops fitting you anymore. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see so well because of the...
Will this be in...
Will this available non-live? I started that. Yeah, I think so. All I have to do is I'll just press post, I think, at the end. And then, yeah, because you want to see the beginning. It's a bit waffly. And I feel like I've been on here for ages now talking about French braids. But
I really just want to chat.
You just want to chat. You just want to chat, don't you? Okay, so anyway. They're quite cute, aren't they, the little hair cuffs? There you go. So we're going to go now unless anyone's got any other questions.
I thought you were going to chat, not do my hair.
Going to chat. We have been chatting a bit, haven't we? I think, what, didn't you want to do something? I wonder
like put all the...
Okay, hang on. Oh, look, here we go. Here we go. This is the one thing that she really wanted to do. Hang on, let's just choose one that's going to be not too scary. Some of them look a little bit horrible.
Oh, that's...
Oh, look. I like that one. Let's see what happens to you if you do that. Are you ready? Not a lot. Oh, tap on the... Oh, there you go. Look at that. That is cool. I like that one. I'll take my ones off, can't I?
There's that That mask one.
Mask
That one. That looks really cool.
Let's have a look. No. It's not. Oh, it obviously. Oh, it's giving me one, but not you. Oh, look! Oh, lovely. Okay, well.
Oh, googly eyes.
Oh, you've got them. Oh, look! That's what you needed for Friday. Could have been Dumbledore. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you're not already subscribed to our channel, it'd be lovely if you came and subscribed to us or came and followed us over on Instagram. I've put some links in the description box and I'll try and remember to put in all the details of the products that we're using today. Okay then, so oh my gosh. Should we finish on one where we look fairly normal? Oh look! Two of you! Okay, should I bye?
Wait.
I don't know how we get off of here now. We're
Bye
on
bye.
this thing. Oh, here we go. Okay then. Bye!